You're now tuned into the most censored morning show in the realm, Rise and Grind. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Tuesday, May 3rd. The time is actually 5:47 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 6:47 in the East Coast. And I was thrown into Facebook jail again today. Interesting, this time, they didn't even give me a chance to, say I don't agree with this. I went to post and it said, you're temporarily blocked from using this service for 7 days. Then the other banner says 6 days, so I don't even know. But what I can tell you is the reason that they put me in Facebook jail is because I absolutely drive nails into the heart of the enemy. The stuff that I post is true. It's true. It's true, and they won't let me say it. Why won't they let me say it? The post was about, if you guys want to know, that communism, should I veil my words? It comes from the Talmud, right? That's where it comes from. The tiny hat wearers. They invented it. Not all of them. I continue to bring this up every single day. That it's the bad ones in the group that ruin it for the rest. I've gone over this in my entire life so many times. Okay? If one person does something stupid and the other people in the room do not say, hey, that was stupid, and they don't try to stop that person from continuing to do it, you're all to blame. All of you. And we're not ever gonna stop. We're never gonna quit. Now I won't be able. I didn't even get to share the content that I created for the memes of the week last week. My shine on, my intent, a bunch of different things that I had shared. Boom. They don't want me to share that stuff. They don't want me to expose the lies and the darkness. So I'm just thankful that I've moved the content to here on YouTube and Telegram. Unfortunately, I don't do... The Facebook is where I express myself personally. Right? It's not just about the truth, but they don't like that either. So we'll see what we can do. I guess I can't talk about certain things on Facebook. I'm going to have to change my approach. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like it's not like they're allowing people to see my content anyways. So I'll go to places where I can fight for the truth where they'll actually let me. Right? That's going to be the way that we move when we move forward here. But good morning. Thank you guys for showing up. Becca Shine, Michael, Joseph. It's really nice to see you guys here super early. Maybe you're on the East Coast time, so it's actually, 6:50 a.m. in the morning. It's just super early here for me. But we are here and we are live. We got some music, we got some memes, we got some tweets and tabs, so let's get into this. Again, it's Tuesday, May 3rd. And I said hello and good morning, everybody. Let's get into some of this stuff here. This person says, did you know if 1 out of every 100 people decided on planting a bee-friendly flower garden, it would be a colossal boost to all populations of various key pollinators, including honeybees, hummingbirds, butterflies, moths, and more, vastly benefiting the ecosystems worldwide. It's a beautiful meme. Beautiful, beautiful meme. I love it. I love all these animals and bugs and flowers and pollinations and all that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This next one says, the evil eye. Keep your married life to yourself. Don't share all of your selfies and precious moments online. Protection is better than the cure. Now, I totally agree with being private to a degree. There should be things that you don't share publicly, right? It should be. You don't need to post everything. You guys kissing and holding hands and walking down the street. No, keep stuff in your relationship private too. Let's continue on. It says, did you know that of all the ways to magnify your intentions, this one has to be the dumbest? I'm not even going to continue reading this. I can tell you right now, this blood over intent was the pact that the fallen angels started. They did this. So don't you bleed on anything and swear on your own blood, because you're going to end up in the lake of fire. Let's keep going here. Boom. Look at this beautiful moon. The ocean always calms me down. Gives me peace. Serenity. This one says here, boom. The World Economic Forum. Politicians. And then the fake theater of war. Let's keep going here. It says, I'd rather die on my feet fighting than ever live on my knees. It's true. It's true. Unless I got to do some flooring or something, right? Or Kohania or whatever. But I'll keep going here. It says, what it's like being a free thinker. Police state. Negative energy. Divide and conquer agenda. Ignorance. Statism. Gun control. Politicians. Militarized police. Mainstream media. Hate. Race baiting. Propaganda. Low vibrations. TV programming. Oppressors. Social conditioning. Martial law. Fear. Politics, New World Order, false flags. How about the tiny motherfucking hats? You don't have that up there. They're the worst one. You can't talk about them. They instantly take you down, throw you in jail. YaHaWaHa will open doors that no man can shut. This is true. They keep wanting to force this. They keep wanting to force this. This one says, love means doing what YaHaWaHa has commanded us. And he has commanded us to love one another just as you have heard from the beginning. And so you will hear it continually from me. Physical attraction, guys. They're common. We get commonly physically attracted to other people. That's normal. It's healthy. People are beautiful. They've got spark. They've got, just people. They do. But the truth of the matter is, a mental, an intellectual, and spiritual connection is super rare. If you can foster these in your life, I think you're going to do a lot better off if you continue to try to foster mental, intellectual, and spiritual connections. That's what I try to do. Although they're rare, but they do exist. And I just want to foster and build those up and care less about the physical attractions, because we all change as we're getting old, right? And that's not what matters to me anymore. Even though I want to stay as healthy as I can be, I want you guys to. What is this one? This was hard to read. It was the Savior's atoning sacrifice that made holy that night in Bethlehem. That's beautiful. Hard to read, though. This one here I love. At the center of the empath is the ability to dance. Because of, and in spite of everything in life, I'm going to dance today. I'm not going to be sad that I can't post for 7 days on Facebook. Well, you know, it's happened to me so many times. Right? I'm going to dance. In spite of everything that's happening. I am going to just dance. So, let's keep going here. This one says, whether this is an illusion, a game, simulation. Oh, good morning, my alarm. It's a backup alarm. Whether this is an illusion, a game, a simulation, a divine revelation, or all of the above, the answer is still love. Love, yes. It is what saves us. Love. Love one another. Let's get through a few more and we'll listen to a song. If a monkey hoarded all the bananas that it could eat, while most of the other monkeys starved to death, scientists would study that monkey to figure out what the heck was wrong with it. When humans do it, we put them on the cover of Forbes. It's true. This is how retarded and backwards our society has gotten. If you try to expose it, they try to shut you down, too. They say, you can't say that here. What do you mean? This is a lie station. You can't tell the truth. If you lie, you get promoted right to the top. This one here, it says truth, science, president, what? What a clown world we live in, you guys. What a clown world. This one's got a super demonic they all do. They all do. They're all demonic. They're all possessed. These are probably fallen angels in the flesh right here. We're going to fight against them. But seek first the kingdom of YaHaWaHa and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Right? Fear you not, worry not. Get up in the day and do the best that you can do. Shine. That's what we do. And don't worry. Okay? Seek first the kingdom. Right? Always. The kingdom is not found up in the sky. It's not in the bottom of the ocean. The kingdom is in your heart. It's in your heart. It's in your heart, okay? And that's where it's always going to be. We're not going to some place in some fantasy place. We're in the kingdom. It's right here. You're born into it through a woman. That's the only way in right now. Maybe the sky will open up and we can transcend up and down into other realms, but that's not what we can do right now. Do you guys have any freshly ground coffee this morning in your life? I do. It tastes really good. Let's keep going. We got a bunch of stuff. We've got days ahead in the editor here. The producer was trying to keep things good for me because he knew I was going back to work. So he tried to load me up. It says he's coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is an interesting one. It says the Jezebel spirit. You guys know about this? The Jezebel was a prophetess of Baal. Her name is Phoenician for unhusbanded. Even if married, she is the boss. Her spirit is rebellious, self-loving. Well, the women can be a little bit in control of the house and stuff. That's fine. Tell me what to do, this and that. I'll listen to her. And it says, and devout of empathy. So this is the big thing. They're the opposite of empathic, right? They're destructive. Jezebel loves what YaHaWaHa hates and hates what YaHaWaHa loves. Her spirit seeks to use, manipulate, and destroy lives. Be able to discern and pray against the demonic spirits, right? You got to keep your eyes open. There's a lot of this Jezebel spirit in the realm right now. It's even in men. It's even in men, if you believe it. This one says, if you could take a selfie of your soul, would it be attractive enough to post? That is a great question. Although for me, I put myself on selfie all the time. I'm constantly throwing it up. This is in the last days, people will be lovers of themselves instead of lovers of the Father. Absolutely true. Let's get into the first song of the morning. It's now just about 6 a.m. in the Central Standard Time, Tuesday, May 3rd. That's 7 a.m. for the most beautiful people on the East Coast.
just another day. Got up in the sweat, wondering if my dreams are fiction. I went out in the rain, dressed up with fear. All I could hear was my voice swearing. I'm fighting the air, pushing the pain away till I hear my voice saying, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ain't giving up, there's no way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ain't giving up, there's no way. The sky got clear. I believe what's made for me will find its way. I'm far from home. It's not always easy for this life to make sense. I fight again and again, standing up for myself till I hear my voice singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ain't giving up, there's no way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ain't giving up, there's no way. I will find the way to set me free. I will find my inner enemies. Ain't giving up, there's no way. Ain't giving up, there's no way. There's no way. I will find a way to set me free. Find a way, find a way. Find a way to get my dreams.
And that was Romaine with Ways of Dreaming. What a great track. Let's get into some tweets and tabs. I actually put a little bit of cream in my coffee this morning, guys. I'll be honest with you. So it's a little bit congesting me up a little bit, but I wanted to have the flavor to make the coffee taste just a little better this morning because I was getting up a little bit extra early today so I could get back into the swing of things. So we've got some tweets and tabs today. This one, extreme close range footage of a destructive tornado. This is an interesting one. That's crazy. Look at that. Wow. This is crazy.
There it is!
Amazing. Thanks, Reed. Been following Reed for many years. Reed Timmer.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, big explosion!
Big explosion. Boom.
Oh my God!
Excellent footage.
Where's that vortices?
Wow. Not much more destructive than this, besides fire.
Tornado northeast side of Andover going nuts!
I'd be freaking out too. I'd be super excited too.
North side of Andover
It's a
going
lot of power.
Just cut through this entire complex!
Wow. Thanks, Reed. Oh, there's a little bit more. I'll play it out.
All right, guys, gotta punch it.
Punch it, bro. Punch the Dominator. Wow, look at that. That's amazing.
All
It really
power
is.
flashes, power's out.
Yeah, power's out. We saw the explosions.
It's violent.
It is violent.
Very violent.
It's gonna get more violent too, guys. Keep the censorship up. Keep going. Keep stopping me from telling the truth. Watch what happens. We're gonna see more and more of this coming. Let's keep going here. It says Klaus Schwab's daughter on the Great Reset. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but I'm gonna show you. Let's have a listen to it, and we can change this name from Schwab to what? Rothschild. Klaus Rothschild's daughter. Okay? Don't you be fooled. We're not going to play this game like, oh, you'll never know who's the hand behind the hand. It's always going to be some secret hidden. Now we know exactly who these people are. It's not a secret. They promote it. They flaunt it around. The Rothschilds run the realm. They monopolized everything a long time ago, including World War I, II, and the one we're approaching right now, World War III. Today's Tuesday, May 3rd. It's 6:05 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. I am possibly waiting. There could be, at any point in time, you guys, a nuke, which we don't believe in. We don't agree with them. They have hydrogen bombs that they can set up tanks on the ground, fill up this huge tank with hydrogen gas, and they can implode it, creating devastating destruction. That's what they have. They don't have nuclear weapons. There's nothing in a warhead that can destroy a city. That's absolute retardation. They don't have it. The only thing that's explosive like that is, what is it called? It starts with an N. Oh, why am I drawing a mind blank? It's too early in the morning. But you can't transport it, right? It's the stuff in dynamite. You can't, it's when it's in its liquid form, it's super destructive, but you can't transport it. It'll come back to me, but let's listen to what Klaus Rothschild has to say, his daughter.
This crisis has shown us that, first of all, things can shift very rapidly when we put our minds to it and when we feel the immediate emergency to our livelihoods. And second, that clearly the system, I mean, you mentioned it earlier, that we had before is not sustainable. So I see it as a tremendous opportunity to really, to have this great reset and to use this huge flows, of money, to use the increased levers that policymakers have today in a way that was not possible before, to create a change that is not incremental, but that we can look back and we can say this is the moment where we really started to position, nature at the core of the economy, taking the point of view of business and the economy and looking at where are there opportunities to create jobs and regenerate nature. And there are plenty of opportunities.
What do you mean regenerate nature, lady? What do you mean?
Innovation, technology, and a business growth can happen with a positive impact of nature, and kind of laying out some of these examples. And regenerative agriculture is
regenerative agriculture. This lady's up here talking about like she's ever farmed anything in her fucking life. She doesn't know anything about farming.
Of course, a huge part of that as well.
Oh,
and one of the key reflection points here is also around engaging youth. And for me, it's again, I come back to this shift in mindset of the restoration generation.
The restoration generation.
As humans, I mean, you talked about a new humanity. I think you mentioned it, right? Can we conceive of ourselves as a restoration generation? I think that's where we need to go. I'm also hopeful that it's possible, but I think it will take a lot of will, both political will, but also in terms of the business actors to break with business as usual, but in a very serious way.
Serious way.
We need to make very difficult choices.
Fire everybody that doesn't agree with us. Kill everyone who doesn't agree with us.
It's about risk and it's about resilience, because the shots are coming.
The shots are coming.
Worse if we don't do it now.
Oh yeah. Do it now. Kill everyone. Tell everyone they can't grow food anymore. Kill all the birds, what do you mean? Throw out the potatoes, kill all the chickens. They all got the flu, right? All the animals are now dying of the flu. And yes, Joseph piped in with the answer. Yes, nitroglycerin is the only super explosive material that we have in this realm, and you can't transport it. You can't even put it in a bomb because the person trying to put it in it blows up and dies. Let's keep going. It says Peter Thiel, Jack Dorsey, and others who disliked Twitter's direction pushed Elon Musk to launch a bid. It was all set up and staged. All of it. All this was all planned. Don't you be fooled. We know who owns and runs everything. We know. It's not a secret, guys. It's not hidden. It's not hidden. Keep going. Let's get through more of these tabs. It says, don't worry, kid. We're coming back. Run. Run. You know who this guy works for. The same people that won't let me speak truth. They wear the little hats on their head, and some of them have bigger hats on their head. Run from them. Anybody promoting this nonsense, these pedophiles, any of them, run. And good morning, Cyprius. I don't know if I said your name right, but thanks for watching. This next one says, we are fighting pure evil. Just the beginning. Stay with me. So this is the new one now. It used to be, build the wall, lock her up. Now it's trust the plan. Trust the plan. Now it's stay with me. Stay with him as he golfs in his Mar-a-Lago, country home or whatever they want to call it. This is a rich cuck of Zionism. Don't you be fooled. It says here, top lawyers for Texas Governor Greg Abbott and the state's attorney general met this month to debate whether seized border authority on the border by officially declaring an invasion, use of war powers that complies with the U.S. Constitution clause. So they set and stage all this up, people. They go across the border and they put people on buses and they bring them into the United States, and then they say these people are invading the country. They've been doing this to radicalize the right versus left. All the people that are patriots, that you're taking our hardworking jobs, which is all nonsense, right? Nonsense. The people that do come over here are coming for a better life. They think it's a better life, but they don't realize they're actually walking into shackles. Let's keep going here. It says, speaker of the Christ is coming, it says, are you ready? I mean, I don't think you guys quite understand what that means, but let's keep going here. It says, trust her and yourself inside you. Many fake in this world will try to trick you and distract you. Smile and live in a world you want to live in. May you continue to have a wonderful, and it is Tuesday. But we got this back on Saturday. That's how far ahead we are here with these tweets and tabs, or behind, I should say. This is beautiful artwork. I like that. If you guys maybe you don't like it you can let me know in the chat if you don't like that picture. Tucker Carlson, the host of the most watched show on primetime cable news, uses a simple narrative to install fear in his viewers. So, again, the right versus left, the Republicans versus the Democrats. Tucker Carlson is supposedly on the Patriot Republican Go Team USA side, even though he works for the absolute most satanic group in the realm, right? The people with the tiny hats that won't let me talk. Top secret banker's manual. For bankers only, it says. And I don't really have time to get into all this document, but I will put it in the chat for anybody else that wants to see it at a later time and date and read it, depending on what you guys have to do during your day. Try to give you guys interesting content. It says 150-foot iceberg captured passing through Fairyland, Newfoundland. So I have some friends that lived out here, and they told me what they would do is when these icebergs would happen, they would take their fishing boats and they would go with a shotgun and they would blast off chunks of this. They would use it to cool their drinks. Apparently the ice would last for a long time. They also float these icebergs to countries that don't have good, clean water, right? And then they turn the icebergs, because these are pure, clean water. Amazing. Salt water freezes fresh. Isn't that amazing? So this is a freshwater chunk. Many people might not know that, but I'll let you know. Did you know that icebergs are pure water? They're not salty. Floating in salt water, though. Let's keep going. Look at this. Welcome to the New World Order.
Fuck off! I'm an independent journalist. Let him go! Let him go! Let him go!
Can't protest in Kazakhstan anymore.
Let him the fuck go! Nazarene? What's your name?
They got their names on their vests? Wow.
Let him fucking go! Let him fucking go!
They're not going to let him go, buddy.
Fighting for your rights too! Don't you understand that? Start putting all these other names.
I got their names.
Show your face, bro.
Unbelievable.
See burger on.
Unbelievable.
Last time you guys got pulled into
This looks like Toronto. Dean Center?
Remember that.
Ottawa, okay, sorry. I can't believe these people can do this job. How could they do this job? How could these people go and arrest people actually fighting for their freedoms? How could you hold your head up at night? How could you go and lay your head down in bed at night in your own conscience? I don't know how these people could do it. I don't know. Because if I don't get up and fight for truth, I don't feel like I did my job. I feel like I'm a waste. I'm a waste of a human being if I don't get up and speak out against this injustice. If there were protests here, I'd go to them. But thankfully, I'm in a state right now that's pretty free. Texas. It's really free here, right? People, they've only wore masks for like 6 months. This evasive thing. Most people are still wearing them, I think. I hope not. And I'm really sorry that you guys had to go through that. Let's keep going here. It says, it was never called the OT. They called it that after adding the false books, right? There is no such thing as an old and new and a 66 book Bible. There's a bunch of canon scriptures, right? There's like 365 books. I don't know what this one is. White Horse. I'll put it in the description box. I didn't have time to read through this one. Don't know if you guys have time later today, but if there's anybody out there looking for truth, I do put content in the chat. There's a link there. If you're not looking at the chat, you just click on it and you can see. Seed Wars, the Proto-Evangelium of the Days of Noah. This video describes the upcoming series about the bloodlines throughout the scriptures. That's interesting. I'll throw that in the chat for anybody else that wants to follow this thread too. Let's keep it going. Good morning, birdies. I could use you. Need to hear you. Let's keep going here. It says, Frederick Robertson arrives at the hashtag Met Gala. Look at this outfit, huh? Is this what a man is supposed to look like nowadays? I don't know. This is disgusting. Let's keep this going here. It says, he will unite all religions and he will usher in what? A new, it's really old, but world order. Let's go here. What do you guys think coexist means? Is it a good thing? What do you think? It's here.
Liz Healy, welcome to Jerusalem Dateline.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
What kind of plans are being made to build a third temple?
There are actually quite a few, and depending on the group that you talk to, different architectural designs have been made. So one group is doing a design more like Herod's temple, and it would be on the Temple Mount, and I don't believe that they would have a mosque that would be there.
Oh, that's a problem. What are they going to do with the mosque that's there now?
There are groups that are more focused on the design that's given in Ezekiel, chapters 40 through 48, which is the next structure in Scripture that God said to build a temple in this way. And then
what? I'd like to see the chapter and verse, lady.
Even some archaeological research has been done recently that would say that the Holy of Holies is not under the Dome of the Rock, which is the most common assumption, but a little bit to the north.
Nonsense.
And that's why the coexist movement is moving forward, is because it's possible.
Coexist movement.
That they could be right next to each other on the Temple Mount.
Where in the Bible does it talk about building a temple, a third temple?
There's several references, and somewhat depends on interpretation, but we would...
Oh, so depends on what you want to believe it says.
Begin in the book of Daniel, where it talks about the abomination.
The book of Daniel.
We know that's happened once, but it talks of a future time where the sacrifices will again be taken away. So a temple would have to exist for the sacrifices to be done. We also see it listed.
I mean, anyone that tries to sacrifice an animal right now is directly defying the Father. He already sent the sacrifice. It's already done. You try to do it, you're trying to sacrifice in your own vain ways. It's disgusting.
In Mark 13, in 2 Thessalonians, that all make
check all these out.
To a false Messiah setting himself
false Messiah, exactly. But she's out here promoting that. I don't know how people don't see this.
Himself as God, or removing the sacrifices. We also see in the book of Revelation, John is told to measure the temple measurements.
Yep.
So there has to be a physical temple for him to be able to measure it. A lot of the scholars that I've spoken to talk about how the building of this next temple is really going to bring peace to Israel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good luck. Okay, you guys know that the scriptures that we keep hearing about is when they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction comes.
her enemies. And so in that
Her
way,
enemies,
I can
huh?
see that,
I know who the enemies of the
leader that
Father
would
is.
be raised up, or somebody that would be able to bring the nations together, especially those who might align with Israel, that there might be some agreement that the temple could exist there and this person could be set up in the temple. What we know is that's probably going to be a false Messiah, because as we read in the book of Daniel,
At least she calls
there's a
that
false
out.
Messiah that's going to make a peace agreement.
So I don't know if these people want to self-fulfill prophecy. I don't know what their goal is, but this is all wicked. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. A 26,000 year cycle, huh? Yeah, show me any evidence of that. The only evidence we have is the earth is being roughly about almost 6,000 years old. Cerveza 19, Bill Gates warns of an even more transmissible and more fatal variant. I'll tell you, the last variant is the New World Order. What is this? She gonna do some tricks? Whoa, that was good. That was good. She's talented. She's really good at palming those balls. Wow. Which one? That one? Oh. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. She's got skills. The words of YaHaWaHa are pure as silver, tried in a furnace of the earth and purified 7 times. It's true. What's this one say? Why can't I read this? Cerveza 19. Nobody can be forced to get says the Supreme Court. That's interesting. That's good to see. For some reason, my mic is turned down. Can you guys even hear me? I think you can hear me. Let's keep going. It says the beehive is emblematic of the Masonic Lodge, industrious of the Freemasons. Yeah, here's some major characters showing off their alliance. Let's keep going here. Except the communist doesn't view his beliefs as being partisan or political. He views them as facts and truth. We're going down a very dark road, and we're going there very quickly. I was censored this morning for showing you guys that trying to show the world that communism is actually Talmudic, right? And if the people in those communities don't start standing up and fighting back, you are all complicit. And then I am therefore speaking to you too. And not out of hate, out of brotherly love.
It's not, the mandate is not to adjudicate what is true or false online or otherwise. It will operate in a non-partisan and apolitical manner.
Apolitical,
it's meant to coordinate a lot of the ongoing work that is happening, and what their focus is.
She's not looking so good.
Focus is on disinformation that threatens the homeland, as I noted, which things like
disinformation that threatens the homeland. I'd like to know what you believe disinformation that threatens the homeland is. Truth?
Inciting things that would incite violent extremism, human traffickers and other transnational.
Oh yeah, like you guys are trying to stop that.
Malign foreign influence, anything that would endanger individuals during emergencies. So a lot of this work is really about work that people may not see every day. That's ongoing by the Department of Homeland.
She's not looking well at all, people. You're looking haggard, lady. You need a vacation. More rubbish. It says cerveza levels among Britain's deer. Now they're starting to kill the deer. Get out of here. 2 million deer are being monitored for cerveza after virus spreads, says U.S. scientists claim. Oh, come on. The retardedness just gets deeper. What's this one? Which one is Joe Biden? I don't know. It's interesting. Let's see.
Thanking you, Gwen, for hosting this. And Governor, it's a pleasure to meet you, and it's a pleasure to be with you. First of all, thank you for doing this, and looking forward to this, Mr. President.
Thank you, Joe.
The American people have a right to have a say in who the Supreme Court nominee is. If you need any more proof positive of how bad the economic theories have been, this excessive deregulation, the failure to oversee what was going on, letting Wall Street run wild, I don't think you needed any more evidence than what you've seen now. So I don't think you needed any more evidence than what you've seen now.
Wow, he looks older in this side. Look at the bags under his eyes. Interesting.
Evidence than what you've seen now.
Different forehead almost.
Any more evidence than
I don't know, guys. This kind of stuff is crazy. It's crazy. Can they find people that look the same? Oh, yeah, they can. Let's keep going here. It says, everyone has an agenda. Elon Musk's jacket at the Met Gala reads, Novus Ordo Seclorum, New World Order cock. Y'all think he's fighting for freedom. Get out of here. What do you see in this photo? This picture shows the Nazca Plateau in Peru, which I would love to go to. In fact, it's just a mountain that has had the top cut off evenly. It sounds simple, but how could it be done? How could they, make a flat runway on a hill with a plow and some ox? What do you think? Retarded. What does this one say? Cressidia Dick is the first ever woman an openly gay Metropolitan Police Commissioner and has been a dame since 2019. Crown Agent Sisters, Mistress of Revels. This is just... who allegedly uses this word and this word too. Gross. This is gross. Moonset. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, you guys. We had a new moon last night. I saw it. The next month, the second month of the year has begun. What is this? This is disgusting. Is this what they want men to look like? Come on. Are these women? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Help me, Klulovo. We need women again. Look at that. That is disgusting. What are wrong with these people? This is what communism wants to look like? The New World Order has been planned for years. A unification of nations under one government to control everything: property, markets, housing, children, freedom, resources, and religion. Sovereignty will cease to exist and citizens are subject to draconian laws.
Hitler has often protested that his plans for conquest do not extend across the Atlantic Ocean, but his submarines and radars prove otherwise. And so does the entire design of his new world order. For example, I have in my possession a secret map made in Germany by Hitler's government, by the planners of the new world order.
There's a need for a new world order. A new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity. It isn't just a crisis.
To build a new world order.
A new world order can emerge. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for...
They've been telling us.
A new world order. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance.
Pretty cocky.
An order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill...
Credible, huh?
The UN's founders. It is a big idea. A new world order. The very real prospect of a new world order. As old threats recede, new threats emerge. The quest for the new world order.
And this is the best chance to begin to establish the new world order. And that's why the stakes are so high.
We needed a new world order.
Now, much has been said by the Secretary of State and others about the new world order, on what kind of new world order we really create. Can it really be said that this is a true new world order when it lacks a true United Nations collective security effort at a new world order?
We kept talking about a new world order. And
waxing philosophically about the new world order and everything.
A new world order.
I think a new world order is emerging. It is a new world order.
What do you think America's place in the new world order should be?
I think the global policeman should be the United Nations.
You really need to bring China into the creation of a new world order.
See, I went to the big guys for the money. I was ready to prostitute myself.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
An incredible window of opportunity to lead in shaping a new world order.
We've got to accept that this is the new world order.
And you pick the people to run those agencies and the deputies that are pledging allegiance to the new world order.
So there you have it. The new world order, right? Oh yeah, they've been telling us for years. We've been yelling about it too. But we're there now, and the censorship is just rampant. And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not in the best mood today, but I'm going to continue. We're not going to stop here. We're going to keep going every day. I'll probably be in much more up spirits tomorrow. They always take me down. It upsets me when they censor me and put me in jail. But whatever, I'm not a bitch. I'm going to keep getting up. I'm going to keep shining. The second song break of the morning. It's now 6:30 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. It's Tuesday, May 3rd. And that's 7:30 a.m. for the best people that I love the most on the East Coast. And I'll see you after this break.
I keep a place in my heart. You know me better. I see your face in the dark. And this whole time, you've been my favorite part. It don't get much better than this. When will I see you again? Or go where you're going? Why don't you leave all your friends and give me your time? You reach your head out the bends. It don't get much better than this. We go right back round and I like that sound when you're drunk on love and you walk pipe down in the morning. And you look so good when my ex tasted in a blacked out dress with a wry little smile on your mouth. I keep a place in my heart. You know me better. I see your face in the dark. And this whole time, you've been my favorite part. It don't get much better than this. When will I see you again? Or go where you're going? Why don't you leave all your friends and give me your time? You reach your head out the bends. It don't get much better than this. We go right back round and I like that sound when you're drunk on love and you walk pipe down in the morning. And you look so good when my ex tasted in a blacked out dress with a wry little smile on your mouth. Don't play with me, beg you don't change up. So strange how I fell for a stranger. Don't play like a video game, telling me we okay when we really in danger. Drink straight from the bottle, no chaser. Good face like a model in papers. Set pace with your body in place. Say your money in place, say you never need favors. I keep a place in my heart. You know me better. I see your face in the dark. And this whole time, you've been my favorite part. It don't get much better than this. When will I see you again? Or go where you're going? Why don't you leave all your friends and give me your time? You reach your head out the bends. It don't get much better than this.
And that was Kamal, the track called Better. Beautiful song. Put me in a little bit better of a mode. This one says, souls recognize each other by the way they feel, not by the way they look. This is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Absolutely, absolutely. It's all about how we feel. It's not about how we look all the time, guys. Let's keep going here. It says, Thailand plans to launch a new passport for entry system. Go figure, right? Go figure. When you find someone who's completely in love with you, hold on to them unless they get a restraining order against you. And in that case, move on. What the rainbow symbol really means. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be a sign of my covenant between me and the earth. Beautiful. Fire's coming next, he said at that point too. A soulmate. A soulmate isn't someone who completes you. No. A soulmate is someone who inspires you to complete yourself. A soulmate is someone who loves you with so much conviction and so much heart that it is nearly impossible to doubt just how capable you are of becoming exactly who you have always wanted to be. Yes. If you are lucky enough to find somebody that does this with you, embrace it. Love them. Put the work in. Put the work in. Trust the vibes you get. Energy does not lie. Absolutely true. A couple more, and we'll get out of here for today. Again, it's Tuesday, May 3rd. 6:34 in the a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 7:34 in the East Coast. It says, why we cannot see YaHaWaHa. We cannot see YaHaWaHa. When a child is resting in his mother's womb, he cannot see his mother and cannot cry for his mother to come. They both are present but cannot see each other. We are all in the womb of that infinite truth. Yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. People want to come on and say, oh, this is new agey, huh? Truth is truth. It doesn't matter how you want to call it or what you want to say. Truth will always be truth. If you guys want to come in the chat and start telling me there's something on her forehead, or I definitely don't agree with this, or this doesn't mean this. Well, guess what, you guys? Every time anyone says anything against what is absolutely true, that gets written down. Everything is logged. Dancing. This is beautiful. I'm going to dance today, you guys. I danced yesterday, too, while I was on the job site. If you ask anybody that works around me, they see me dance and sing. It says dancing is an active meditation. Did you know that? Did you guys know? When we dance, we go beyond thought, beyond mind, and beyond our individuality to become one in the divine ecstasy of what? The union of our cosmic spirit. Right? This is not satanic. For anybody that wants to pipe in, go ahead. Let me know in the chat. Do you think dancing is satanic? Right? Probably. I bet you a bunch of people are like, oh, it's got some Indian stuff on here. That's satanic, right? No, it's not. Dancing is absolutely pure. Let's keep going here. It says, be humble and never think that you are better than anyone else. For dust you are, and to dust you will return. At least your body, right? True. Let's keep going here. A couple more. I'm going to skip this one. I don't agree with it. After the fall of the Roman Empire, technology to make concrete was lost. The Romans made concrete by mixing lime and volcanic rock to form a mortar. Seawater triggered a chemical reaction, and the resulting calcium aluminum silicate hydrate bond is exceptionally strong. That's how they made the pyramids. That's how they made all the hoaxes. They made all these crazy buildings and structures because they knew how to pour concrete. It's true. Don't be fooled. This is a beautiful picture. I need some beauty in my life. I really do. Consistency is harder when no one is clapping for you. You must always clap for yourself. Always, always, always. Always, 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 always. You don't need anybody if you're your biggest cheering section. You don't need nothing. You just got to clap for yourself. Let's keep going. We're almost done. When you are unsure of your calling, turn to the one who called you in the first place. The Father, Spirit of life. It is what will give you the answers. There are no accidents or coincidences in this realm. Nothing is by chance. Everything you experience is a direct manifestation of where you are focusing your energy, attention, and consciousness. Now, I choose to fight for truth, and I know the side effects of it. It's clear. It's obvious what's going on, and I'm not going to stop. We just have to come up with a little different plan. Say, oh, I can't talk about this. This got me put into Facebook jail. Not even this meme. A different one. Different one. That yes, this is communism. How many times do I have to say it? The people wearing the tiny hats, if you don't start calling out the leaders in your communities and stopping them, you are going to be held accountable. Eternal damnation is waiting. Keep it up. This one triggered me. There will come a time when only those that know how to plant will be eating. Learn how to garden, please. YaHaWaHa is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him how? In spirit and truth. The Heavenly Father is all about truth. He is a truth person. That's it. Well, guys, I started early. We're going to finish early. That's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you all have a good day. I know my energy is a little bit off, but it sucks being put into jail again and again and again for trying to fight for the truth. But we're going to continue. We're going to find a different way to do it, a different path. But I will see you guys again, okay? I'll be back tomorrow morning. It'll be live. You can join me again. Go about your day. Have fun. Love one another. Share truth. Dance. Dance, dance, dance. Okay? Love you guys. and I'll see you tomorrow.
I've been going out of my mind just at the thought of you. Oh, I miss the feel of you. It's only a matter of time before I get to be with you, before I get the feel of you. And all my hopes, all my I keep them alive. Nothing else can make it right. But my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what those I have to prove. Won't somebody come and cut me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom, for my I've still got my patience and pride, and it won't run away from me. Some things will never leave. I spent way too long being blinded. Show me the enemy, please be a friend to me. And all my hopes and all my I keep them alive. Nothing else can make it right. Freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what else I have to prove. Won't somebody come and cut me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom, for my
This is the only morning show. It's not sponsored.
I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna feel the wind under my wings. Every tear that I shed, every moment in fear that I live, and I wanna kiss the sun, hollering every truth that lives in my heart. For my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what else I have to prove. Won't somebody come and cut me loose?